already know who it is. It's your girl Sugar, and I'm back with the Need Some Sugar podcast. And I know, I know, but I know. Let's get into this week's episode, and then we gonna talk about it. All right, here we go. All right, so before we get into any like topics, I don't have many topics that I want to talk about today, honestly, because I just want to get to the meat and potatoes of this episode, which is y'all saw the title, I'm Better Than Me. I know y'all probably like, what the fuck does that mean? And I am going to break it all the way down at the end of this episode. However, I do have to clean up some stuff and I do have to talk about a few topics that I've seen, being talked about on the blogs and on the internet and stuff that I also wanted to give my input on. But yes, I'm better than me. And y'all will understand me. Hopefully, by the time I'm done explaining that at the end, y'all will really somewhat understand me as a person. I digress. I just wanted to say to y'all, I am retiring Bad Boys Texas until a good ass episode comes on. Last week's episode or this week's episode that just came out, I didn't like it. Some shit happened. It was kind of sad, but it wasn't like that episode had really nothing to review, in my opinion. Orlando acted crazy, tried to hit Banga. Banga kept his cool. I love Banga. I know I keep saying that, but I really love Banga. Like he is the show. But that's all I got to say about Bad Boys. You see, I didn't want to record a whole episode just to say that little bit of shit. Big Lou, he all right for right now. He's still corny. He gonna have to uncorn himself. Chef D is corny. I feel like he gonna be stamped corny for me. Big Lou look like he trying to come up out of that, or he might be able to come up out of that. I feel like with Big Lou, he's just a follower. So if he can get on his own two legs, I feel like we might like him better. But he seemed like he just following behind Jonathan Relly and Chef D. So Big Lou, if you don't want to be looked at as a follower for real, you better hopefully these next episodes that are gonna come out, you are from up under them and you have your own mind, you standing on your own legs, you got your own opinion, you doing your own thing, because that is the worst thing you could be portrayed as on a reality show as a fucking follower. It's like, nigga, what do you have going on? Nothing. But I digress. I'm not, listen, like I told y'all, I'm retiring that shit until a good episode comes out and then I'll talk about it. Baddies reunion was a fucking mess. That doesn't even deserve a whole episode itself, because I was going to review the Baddies reunion, or Baddies West, sorry. Baddies West reunion. But y'all, I was laying in my bed looking at that shit, utterly fucking confused. Utterly confused. There, like, it, I think her name is Janisha. She was trying to get the reunion started and do what she's supposed to do as a host of a reunion. She started asking Lo about her fight with Krishan, right? We're trying to get some dialogue, trying to get some snippets in there and some, opinions. And the whole time that they're trying to have this dialogue and actually have a real fucking reunion, Natalie, the executive producer of this show, is fucking yelling in the background. So, for Tommy, yelling in the background because she wants to fight Tommy. Fucking Rolly is arguing with Stunner Girl. Like, but it's mainly Natalie yelling because she wants to fight Tommy. And it's like, Natalie, you're the fucking executive producer of this goddamn show. You know exactly how this is supposed to go. I know you need moments and you need energy and you need drama, you need fights. However, when one of your fucking castmates is talking and the host of the reunion that you're a part of is asking one of the castmates a question, don't you think you should shut the fuck up for 5 minutes? No, that's just me. That think Natalie should have shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. Like, I felt so disrespectful. Like, I said disrespectful. No, I felt like that was so disrespectful to Lo. Like, and not only just Lo, it doesn't even matter who it was. It just was disrespectful in general. Like, bitch, that fake ass drama you got going on with Tommy is that fucking like serious that you're gonna interrupt one of your castmates from talking? And you're gonna interrupt a pretty good scene. Honestly, if they would have shut the fuck up and let Janisha, I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right, baby. That lady and Lo fucking finish the segment, that would have been a pretty decent segment on this damn show. especially if they got Krishan to answer the same question, even though she wasn't there. If they got Krishan to answer the same question, that would have been dope. But no, Natalie's in the fucking background yelling for Tommy, and Tommy's just like, you don't want it, you don't want nothing, you ain't about that. Da, da, da. Then Tommy start fucking up the set. Listen, I'm sorry. I know Tommy shouldn't have did none of that, but Tommy is me. Y'all being corny. This feel like a setup. I don't feel safe, bitch. I'm breaking everything in this motherfucker till y'all let me out or give me what I asked for. Let some of my people in here. I feel fucking closed in. I'm hot. Back up. Like dead ass. I'm Tommy. I don't care. Like, I don't agree with certain things Tommy says. Like, I don't agree that Tommy and Kat should have fought. But one thing I will say is I do agree with what Tommy said to Kat when she was like, you really want to fight over that? You mad about me calling you a lapdog? But Kat, you did look like a lapdog, baby. Tommy was not talking shit. You did look like a lapdog, and you might not have been that. But you did look like a lapdog. The way they edited you, they made it seem like every time Stunner was in trouble, there you came to her rescue. And then you talking about you was coaching bitches. Listen, Kat, I'm about to be fucking honest with you. Ain't no amount of coaching in me for me to always be around some little bitch, and that you talking about you coaching. Why do you care that much? For real, on some real shit. Like, I like Kat. Like, I liked her on Bad Girls Club before, and she was cool on this season. But Kat, you did look like a lapdog. And if you trying to cover that up now by saying you was coaching Stunner Girl, that's cool. But you should have had it in your head, like, I can't be around her too much, because it's starting to look like whenever she got some shit going on, or I'm always with her and I'm not with the other ladies. So that was your fault, Kat, for real. And I don't blame Tommy for saying that, like, because I agree. And I don't really think y'all should have fought over that. Like, that really was not that big of a deal. But y'all two grown ass women, Kat, you feel like you needed to square up and get your one off, then cool. I mean, it looked like Tommy knocked you upside your head, for real. I hope not. Because like I said, I like Kat. I'm just saying that situation was kind of corny. You and Tommy did not have to fight. Please, like, drop it, Kat, because it's really not that big of a deal. You and Tommy probably didn't fuck with each other before this. It could have been something where you felt like she was talking shit, but you just dropped it because y'all didn't talk before this, and it doesn't matter. For real. But TV and all that other stuff. See, that was Baddies and Bad Boys Texas all wrapped up into one. It could be right on this episode with everything else. It don't even got to be his own separate. Yep. Y'all heard it. Now on to the topics. I don't have many, and they're going to be really quick, spitfire, because I want to talk about the main topic of this episode. So the first topic I want to talk about is I want to tell all my black folks, all my LGBTQIA plus, I wanted to tell y'all that the NAACP issues a travel advisory and says do not go to Florida. It is not safe for people of color, specifically African Americans, and the members of the LGBTQIA plus community, because everything that they dumbass Governor Ron DeSantis, because he's a fucking ass. Every decision that he is making is running Florida to the fucking ground. And I don't know who in Florida voted for him, but I hope that you fucking regret it every night. I hope you regret it every night. Now, I have family and friends that live in Florida, and they said that it is kind of like a little shifty out there, a little weird, but honestly, it's not unsafe for Black people to be out there. So I just want to give y'all the facts. The NAACP did issue a travel advisory, but the people who actually live there are also saying that it's not to the point where it's unsafe to be there. It's all right. It's just, do you want, now you as a Black person should consider before traveling to Florida if you want to support a state like that, if you want to give your money to businesses in a state like that. So that is a decision that you have to make as a LGBTQIA plus member or a person of color. Anything, you just got to make the decision for yourself. Am I going to go to Florida? Am I going to support Florida? Yes or no. It's very simple. But the NAACP did issue a travel advisory telling Black people, like, hey, they might not fuck with you like that out there. That's how I took the travel advisory. I said they not. They might not fuck with you like that out there, so you might not want to go out there. Listen, it is up to y'all discretion on whether or not y'all are going to go to Florida. If you ask me personally, I will still go to Florida. I don't feel like it's unsafe. However, I don't frequent Florida that often anyway. So, yeah. Moving on. So I don't know if y'all saw on Instagram, but Spice, you know, the reggae artist Spice, and Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop, they had like a little back and forth on the internet last week. And Spice went live and she was talking about Erica. She said, she told Erica to pick her pussy from off the floor. She told Erica to pick her pussy up off the floor. So basically from the live, like if you go to Spice's Instagram, it's at Spice Official. She basically said on the live that Erica flipped the table. They were recording a scene for this up and coming season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They were filming a scene. Erica wanted a moment, according to Spice. This is according to Spice. Erica wanted a moment and she flipped the table because Spice was asking her, I guess, where her oldest son is. Spice said she asked her, like, you have all this energy for the two kids that you had with Safari, but you never have all this energy for your other son. Where is the child? Erica, I guess, got mad, flipped the tables. I guess that's the end of the scene. So Spice decided to go live afterwards and cuss Erica smooth out. Spice cussed Erica out in what is it, patois? I think that's like the name. She went in on Erica, like, and I feel like she didn't even really go in on Erica how she really wanted to. I think if they was in person, she would have really dug in her ass, but she went regardless. Spice went in on Erica. She was just telling Erica on the live, like, you're getting mad at me for asking you questions. You're acting all innocent, but you used to mess with this guy or this person's man and blah 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 blah. Like, she went in on Erica, and I think Erica just posted two memes. Like, they always, like, some type of meme that basically was saying like she's gonna keep quiet until the truth comes out, or the villain somebody always finished last, or some shit. She didn't have a formal response. She shared like a meme and added a little twang to it on her Instagram story, and that was like her. They said it was her response. Like, the blog said that's her response, but I don't consider that her response, honestly. But I forgot who or where I heard this, but I think Spice said it. I think Spice said it on her live that Safari is Erica's karma. All the bullshit that Erica has done to all these people all these years on Love and Hip Hop, and probably in her personal life and like real life. Spice said that Safari is Erica's karma, and I said that. When he started acting, when they started going through what they was going through, I said, I really hope Erica is the same Erica that she been, as far as, like, you know, being a bad bitch and moving on with her life and having different niggas or bitches and being able to just move on and just have her flock, right? I'm like, all right. Once Safari started fucking up, I'm like, Erica, Safari corny any fucking way. Like, girl, yeah, you got married to him and you got a kid, but Erica gonna move on. Erica gonna move on, right? I have faith in that bitch. Then I look and she's corny every time Safari do something. She posting, like, it gives very, very, very bitter baby mom, Erica. And I really hope that I pray for your healing. You need to heal, baby, because that shit is not cute. You comment on every goddamn thing. And it's like, it's to the point that you comment on everything that we know when we see Safari that you're coming. We know. Incoming, Erica Mena in 5, 4, 3, 2. And there we go on the Shade Room or whatever, and a comment from Erica Mena or something posted on your IG story pertaining to what somebody posted about Safari. Like, Erica, let it the fuck go. We all know that Safari is corny. We all know that Safari might be a deadbeat. We know these things. You've said it. We heard it. How many times do you want to tell us that this nigga ain't shit? Most of us don't support him any goddamn way. We just comment when we see stuff on the blogs, or we don't. Like me, I don't really comment on Instagram like the Shade Room. I don't comment and stuff because I have a podcast. So I see it, I have my opinion, and then I decide to talk about it on here. But anyway, Erica, let it the fuck go, girl. Like, let it go. Let it go. Safari is corny. Like, you're gonna look back. I'm gonna give you like 3 years. 3 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to laugh at your fucking self. And Erica, also, I don't body shame no women, but you're allowing whatever the fuck you're going through with Safari to fucking eat you alive. Like, you look sick, and not sick like, oh, like cancer or anything. Like, you just look sick. Somebody can tell, or I personally, it looks like you're not eating, and you're not like you're not eating anything with like nutritional value to it. Like, and you can also tell when a woman is just stressed the fuck out. And Erica, honestly, I just take back everything I just said about you looking sick. No, that wasn't the right thing. You look stressed. You look stressed the fuck out. Let it go. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and see that you're losing your goddamn self. And hopefully that will be enough motivation for you to fucking stop. Spice ripped you the fuck apart. Now, who knows if we see the when the season of Love and Hip Hop comes out, if Spice was full of shit. Who knows? But for right now, Erica, we kind of can agree with Spice because we see what already happens in real life. Like, we already see. So what Spice is saying is not far-fetched from the truth. I digress. I wish them both the best. Spice tore Erica a new asshole, and I can't wait to see this new season of Love and Hip Hop, because if this is going to be on there, I'll tune in. And also, if this is fake drama just to get people to tune in, that's corny. Like, come on. Come on. Anyway, the very last topic I want to talk about real quick is people are up in arms because Gabrielle Union says she goes 50-50 with Dwayne Wade. Why are y'all up in arms about these rich people saying that they go 50-50 with one another? Why is that? Even if they weren't rich, why is that listen, whoever's listening to this, if you want to be a guest on my podcast, I really want to talk about with a man this 50-50 relationship or splitting the bills fucking topic. I want to talk about that. I actually want to talk about it with a man and a woman. You know what, just so it's fair, I will do 2 men and 2 women talk about the 50-50 relationship shit, because y'all are up in fucking arms about Gabrielle Union saying that she goes 50-50 with D Wade. They are rich. Even if they weren't, like I said, if that's what they want to do, so what? Why is it a whole fucking thesis and a think piece on people's relationships and how you feel it should be? And this means that this and this, like, come on, y'all. Like, we have gotten to a point where all these podcasts and all these YouTube channels and all this radio shows where people really are just talking and coming up with topics because they've run out of good shit to talk about. Because at the very end of the day, if you have a logical brain, why are you dissecting other people's situations so much to the point where you're like, I completely don't agree with what you got going on, and you try to like really convince somebody to think your way? It's one thing to have an opinion about the situation. It's one thing for somebody to say, no, I don't want 50-50 in a relationship. And then I ask you why, and you say blah, blah, blah. You give your reasons, right? That's one thing. But some people will really try to get you to change and look. No. Once I explain to you why I want to go 50-50 or why I don't, that's it. That's the fuck it. Because I said what I said. Why does it, like, Gabrielle Union said what she said. Okay, she gave us a little piece of her business, and that's all it should have been, was a little piece of her business. We said, oh, we ain't know that they go 50-50. Oh, okay, that's new. Because typically, like, we thought D Wade would be the one paying most of the bills because he's the man and he's a millionaire, but so the fuck is his wife. So she wants to also pay bills, and they both pay bills, and it works for both of them. And she also said in that interview that they both take care of other households. Like, I might get, canceled for saying this, or people might not agree with me, especially women, but I don't think that's fair. Like, if he had to take care of other households, like, I'm assuming he probably helps pay for his mom's housing or his grandma and uncles, like, you know what I mean? Like, close family. He probably does that, and so does Gabrielle Union. It wouldn't be fair for him to have to do all his outside duties and his inside duties, you know what I mean, as far as his household. And then his wife, got this money, and it's just If she wants to pay, let her pay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there are certain dynamics in their relationship where he is fulfilled in certain things and she's fulfilled, because at the very end of the day in a relationship, if y'all love each other, y'all doing what's best for y'all, fuck it. Fuck it. Like, at the very end of the day, if you ask my opinion about 50-50, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't. You want to know why? Because I'm maintaining 100%. So if somebody swoops in and wants to take care of 50% of the 100 that I got to take care of myself, yes, 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 yes. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, that's all I'm going to settle for. I'm going to just settle just because a man is saying he'll pay. No, 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 no. Let's not put everything, because that's one thing people love to do. You say one thing and they'll put that one thing into everything. No, I do it sometimes too. I'm talking about people. I'm people. I do it sometimes, but I try not to. I really try my hardest to consciously not do that. But my point of saying that is, listen, I maintain 100% of my household. So if somebody comes in and takes 50% of that burden from me, I will be happy. But please do not get it fucked up. I'm not getting in a relationship just because a nigga say, oh yeah, I got 50-50 on the bills. Nigga, what? It takes a lot more to be with me. Especially now, I'm very strict. Like, I have so many boxes that a nigga got to check off. It's ridiculous. It's unrealistic and it's not human. Like, I really, like, the perfect boyfriend in my head is a fucking superhero robot. Fake. It's fake. However, I do, I am part of the real world. So I have a realistic list. But I'm just saying, I just said all that to make my point of, just because a nigga's going 50-50, that's not going to be a relationship decision. Like, as far as if I'm going to be with him or not, that's going to be part of the things I think about. Now, if I meet somebody who got all the qualities I'm looking for, and he said he wants to pay the rent and some more bills, and he pays my car note and he takes my car to get, woo wee, woo wee. Like, if I meet a man that says, I just want my wife to enjoy her life. Oh my God. Listen, baby, I'll probably cry. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll probably cry a man say that to me. Now, like I said, that's not gonna be the only deciding factor. He got to check off a couple more boxes. But personally, I'm open to somebody paying 100% of the bills, but also I don't mind helping. Like, it just depends on who I end up with. Now, I will never, ever have somebody in my space, in my house, and I'm paying 100% of the bills. I watched my mom do that growing up. Hell fucking no. Hell no. Hell no. Never, hell nah. But anyway, that was it for this week's topics. Let's get into this main topic, y'all. Y'all ready for me to explain why I'm better than me? I know y'all are. All right. So I'm better than me. Always will be. Never going back. What the fuck does that mean? I'm going to tell you. So, first, before I tell y'all what it means, I'm going to tell y'all where it originally, did I say that word right? Originally came from. Okay. So as I remember it, I was talking to one of my family members and I said, if I met me in real life, no, I said, okay, here's what I said. I said, I would want to meet the same exact version of myself right now and us have a conflict, whether it be a fight, an argument, a battle, whatever, right? Something where we're against each other, right? So me and myself. I said I would want to I would want to meet myself or an exact replica of myself. Same everything, right? And I would want to have a conflict with them, or have to go head to head with them about something. And I want to come out on top, because if I do, that means I'm better than me. So when I said that, the person was like, what? I said, I want to have a conflict with myself. I want to win. And that will prove to me that I'm better than me. So when I say that, right, my whole point of putting so much oomph on I want to win is if you, I'm gonna put it in perspective for you, right? Let's say you meet up or you see yourself and you're versing yourself and you come out on top. You're what at that point? You're better than you because it's like it's you. I'm about to fuck y'all up with this. Stay with me. I'm gonna get back on track. You versus you, but you come out on top. So what that mean? You better than you, right? Right? Now, enough of the crazy shit. I'm gonna actually explain what I mean. You know what you don't know, right? So a good example, like a really simple example would be I know that I don't know how to build a house, right? So that's what I mean when I say you know what you don't know. You know what you need to learn, you know what you need to do better, you know, right? The day you decide to know these things, that is when you constantly become better than yourself. Every day is supposed to be progress. Every day doesn't have to be a completion of a goal. Every day doesn't have to be you accomplishing something or being at the end of something all the time. As long as every day is some sort of progress, then you will continue to be better than yourself. For example, I want to always strive to be better than the version of myself I was yesterday. I strive to know more than the version of myself yesterday. I strive to be nicer than the I was yesterday. That one is a work in progress. That one is a work in progress. But y'all get my point. I'm better than myself. I always want to be better than myself. I always want to come out on top when it's me versus me because that tells me I'm better than me. I'm constantly becoming better and better and smarter and prettier and everything. I'm just more than what I was yesterday. And that is how I live my life, y'all. As long as every day I feel like I got something done or I didn't backtrack or anything like that, that means that day was this fucking success for me. It like, listen, I feel like this with everybody. And I really hope that whoever is listening to this, you really grasp what I'm saying, even though I'm saying it, in a funny, comedic way. I really hope my point is coming across clear because I know how crazy it kind of sounds, but does it sound crazy, y'all? It makes perfect sense. Every day, strive to be better than yourself. You're better than you. What the fuck? Like, tell me y'all don't really understand where I'm coming from when I say that. Like, there's no way that I sound like this crazy person. And, and, and I'm not high. I'm not off no drugs. I'm not drunk. I am sober. I want y'all to understand that I'm better than me. I always will be. I strive to be better than me. Okay? I want you to strive to be better than yourself. Even if that it just seems so impossible, like just do one thing that you didn't do the day before. You know what I mean? Or start a project that you were supposed to start the day before. Do something where you're like, you know what? I did something. And then reward yourself. Reward yourself. Life is fucking hard. And every day is not roses and candy. Every day is not sweet. Every day is not sweet. This is real, real, real life. That's why I said I'm better than me. If I don't regress or go backwards, that's a fucking good day for me. If I can maintain what I work hard for and achieve more, that's a great day for me. I know life is about setbacks, but I'm better than me. So the next time I experience a setback, I know that I'm going to approach it or I'm going to handle it in a better way than I did the last time. I strive for that. Like I said, life is real. So I know that what I'm saying is not completely feasible as far as, oh, just one day you wake up and every day you're doing better and better and better and better. No, I know life is real shit. And you're going to have to deal with real shit. I know. But you still got to uphold the promise you made to yourself to be better. What does that look like for you? That's different for everybody. However, you know what progress looks like for you. Do that. Get on that. And also, don't listen to the self-sabotaging part of your brain, because I'm telling you now, that will cause you to just go into a bubble or go into a shell, or just say completely fuck it and not really work hard for the shit you want to work hard for. Do not listen to that negative Nancy in your head. Please do not. It will never really save you. It's just fear. But it's not the good fear. It's the doubtful fear, where it's like, what are you really afraid of? Failure? Okay. At least you could say you tried, you did it, it just didn't work out for you. Or it didn't work out for you in that way. And if you're really determined and if you're really better than yourself, now you're going to try it this way. And then you're going to try it this way if it don't work that way. If you really want to do something, you're going to fucking do it. And it's just as simple as that. If you really want to do something, you're going to do it. You're better than yourself. Always. Always. You know what you don't know. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep repeating myself till it makes sense to y'all, because it do make sense. I just want y'all to like really understand. And it's not no deep shit. It's really surface level. Every day strive to be a better version of yourself. Period. Don't put these unrealistic expectations on yourself. Like I said, you know what you don't know. You know you. You know how far you could push yourself. And each time push a little further, so that you could surprise yourself and be like, you know what? I didn't even think I was going to do that. And I'm going to look at you and be like, yup, bitch, why? Because you better than you. I told you. I told you. You see what I'm saying? You need people like me around, because I'm going to motivate you and I'm going to pour into you and I'm going to speak life into your life. Wait, I'm going to speak light into your life. That's just how I am. And that's why, honestly, I know I'm about to get off topic real quick, but I'm gonna jump back on it. That is why I'm so picky with who I give myself to, and not sexually, just in general, who I allow into my space, who I allow to occupy my mind, my time, any of that. I'm like, sometimes I get bored. So I wouldn't say, oh, I'm so picky and can't nobody talk. Sometimes I get bored. But when I'm not bored, bitch, I'm picky about who the fuck I talk to. I'm not just about to, I hate small talk, y'all. I know. Small talk is necessary for certain things. I hate small talk. What do you want? What's up? Talk to me. Come on. Like, I hate when niggas inbox you and they doing all this. Hey, love, how are you? Da-da-da-da. What do you want, boy? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? Nothing. That's why I'm about to read this and ignore you. Like, I shouldn't even opened it in the first fucking place. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But I'm very, very, very stingy with me, because I pour into people and I'm an experience. Like, I really honestly hope that anyone that's ever been around me, I've made you feel good. That's my intention. I can't, say exactly how I made people feel. I can't speak to that. But what I can speak to is my intention behind every interaction I have with someone. I always strive to be a good, loving person. I try to speak light into someone's life. I try to, pour into someone. I try to make sure I'm very, positive. Listen, I'm that type of person, right? The best way for me to describe myself to a stranger would be, I'm a bitch that cares. I'm a bitch that cares. I'm not for the bullshit. I'm not like, I'm one of them aunties that's like, you could call me if you really need me, but please don't call me with the bullshit, because I'm gonna cuss you out. And also, I'm the auntie you can like call me, or not even auntie, I'm that friend. You can just call me when you need really, really, really good advice and you need somebody to listen. And you need somebody that's really going to give you good ass advice, even though I know you or I'm related to you or you're my best friend. Regardless, you know that I'm still just going to give you logical advice, and I'm going to take our personal relationship out of the equation. And I'm gonna give you some real shit. I'm gonna say, no, bitch, you shouldn't have did that to that man because he did blah 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 blah. You shouldn't have did that. You should apologize. Whether you my best friend or not, I'm gonna tell you that. You want to know why? Because I want those type of people in my life, which I do have. But I'm gonna always, like I said, because I'm better than me, I'm always gonna put out into the world what I want to receive. I don't want yes men around me, so I'm not gonna put that into the universe or into the atmosphere, the energy, whatever, however it work. I'm not gonna pray to God for it. Nothing. Whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. Okay. I don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want no yes men around me. I want my friends to tell me, bitch, you are tripping. No, you shouldn't have did that. You were wrong, blah, 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 or you're right, da, 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 and go to bat for me like I would for them. I'm better than me. I know that I need to put out into this world what I want to receive. And you need to start doing the same thing. You keep fucking over people and doing all this dumb shit. You're not better than yourself. You're losing and you need to change something and look within, because that's why fucked up shit keep happening to you, because you keep doing fucked up shit to other people. Your karma keeps spinning the block, spinning and spinning and spinning. Spin the block, spin it one more time. Other way, other way. Shout out the Future. Like, y'all people wonder why the fuck bad shit keep happening to them, because you keep doing bad shit to other people, but you probably delusional or play the victim and be like, I don't do nothing. No, really think about the shit you do to other people before you, whoa, it's me. Like, damn, I did sleep with my best friend's boyfriend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people won't think that that's a bad thing that'll cause you to have karma. Nah, bitch. That, yes, yep. That right there is probably the reason why your fucking tire keeps blowing out and you got to keep getting a new tire. That is karma spinning the block. Okay? Popping them tires. I digress. Listen, I really hope whoever's listening to this that receives this message receives it for real, for real. I want you to understand that every day is progress, no matter how big or small, it is progress. I want you to understand that you are better than you, and that is always the goal, is to be better than yourself, be better than the version you were yesterday, be way better than the version you were a year ago. Like, every time you look back at your old self, I want you to not look down on your old self. I want you to appreciate every fucking moment that you got, who you were at every moment of your life. But at the very end of the day, when you reflect in that moment, I want you to be better than all of those versions of yourself you thought you reflected on. At the very end of the day, I want you to be able to say, you know what, I was still learning this time, but I had fun. I did this, or I learned this during that time. That was fun. But now I know that you got to blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot wait to look back on life and be like, yo, I learned a lot. Like, even now, all the life lessons that I've learned so far, being 28 years old, like, I'm really thankful that God gave me all these lessons now, because I feel like I've entered a new chapter of my life where it's time for me to enjoy myself. And it's like on Mother's Day, right? On Mother's Day, y'all. A happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers. I'm sorry, yo. I know I had an episode last year, but anyway, on Mother's Day, I did go to the cemetery with my bro so that we can go see my boyfriend or go visit my boyfriend that passed away. Y'all, the whole time we was driving to and from, both times when we drove to and from the cemetery, I was just in the passenger seat because my bro was driving. You know, it was Mother's Day, so he was like, you know, I got you. I was just in the passenger seat and I was just so happy and so thankful. I was like, I am actually happy with my life right now. I'm actually better than me. I am actually happy with my life and I'm not scared of something bad happening. Like, I'm really enjoying this fucking moment. I deserve everything good that is coming to me. I've been through the fucking storm enough. And another thing about me is like, damn, I've been through the storm so fucking much, guys, that it doesn't even feel right to be just happy and have nothing going on. I always got some shit going on, or something's always, I gotta always figure something out, and I always gotta do this and do that. That when it's calm, it don't feel right. But I'm starting to accept that, yes, it is supposed to feel like this is what calm is. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Nothing bad is going to happen. You deserve to be happy. This is what happy feels like. Like, y'all, I know I'm not the only one. When some good shit is happening, you try not to enjoy it as much because you feel like if you really enjoy it, some bullshit gonna happen. Fuck that. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy it as much as you fucking can, because who knows what could happen next. Enjoy every fucking moment in your life. And remember, I told y'all that, okay? I don't want to keep sounding like a crazy person. So I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Need Some Sugar podcast. As always, I am your host, Sugar Na. I am really excited about the things that I have planned for this podcast. Listen, y'all. I don't be consistent all the time, but that is because I really have dreams and aspirations for this podcast. And I don't want to just be throwing out episodes like it's nothing. I want y'all to have content. I want y'all to have shit that y'all can constantly come back and listen to. I don't just want to get on here and talk. I really want to get on here and talk, if y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't just want to get on here and say, yeah, Erica and whatever. I don't like that. But no, I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to take something away from every single episode you listen to of the Need Some Sugar podcast. So I really apologize sincerely if I'm not consistent enough for you. I just have dreams and aspirations for this podcast, and I don't want to just willy-nilly y'all and just throw shit out at y'all. I do want to appreciate my subscribers. If you have not already, you can subscribe to support the podcast for as low as $3 a month. I believe the breakdown is $3, $5, $8, and $10 a month. You can cancel at any time, and it's no obligation. The money comes straight to me, and it does go to supporting the podcast, my host website, all that stuff. Like, I want y'all to know that sometimes when creators ask for money, it does not go to us. It is literally like y'all are paying business expenses, getting a new camera, getting this, buying this software. So when you just know that when you support the podcast for as low as $3 a month, it is not coming to me directly in my personal pockets. It is going towards paying off the host websites, Apple Podcasts. It is going towards a whole bunch of stuff that I need for the podcast. All right. But as always, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all already know everything is good, but it always needs some sugar. Okay. Follow us on Instagram. That's SUGGAH podcast. And my personal Instagram is SUGGAHNA. All right. Thank you for listening. Bye.